Okay, we're live. Okay. So I'm in for Virgo. This is a quick check-in. I'm trying to do it 5 minutes around. I'm not being very successful. This is blooper day today. Okay. Uh Virgo, your energy. Oh man of war. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's your cards. I have a universal card. We'll just see where you're at and a planetary aspect to end it all off. So I'm going to time myself here because, time and space will matter, but it matters today. Okay, so the first card we get, Healing the Divine Masculine. Osiris Rises. This is an interesting card here because when I was shuffling, the energy was flowing in already here. I get a sense of being serious here. So, and I also got a sense of sadness, though we understand or may have a great understanding of what needs to be done here and what needed to be done. It is still sad nonetheless. So, healing the divine masculine. If you're a masculine, you may be in healing, and this is the energy you're dealing with at the moment. For the feminines as well, we may be soothing that side of us. I feel for the feminines, we may have some healing within ourselves to deal with the divine masculine part of ourselves, or divine masculines outside of us. There's some healing there. Okay, stepping aside. The cards, the infinity geometry cards. What do we get for the energy here for Virgo? Icosahedron. This is about 20s and talking about transformation and relating to water. There's a sense of needing to be like water, and more malleable, more pliable, more transforming. As water flows, it'll go into any container and fit perfectly. The sense here is I get from Virgo is I don't want to change. I don't want to. So this transformation process is coming off a little harsh is what I get. So over this time, we may be transforming. I'm getting a sense is huge for the Virgo, from one area into another, maybe in relationship, maybe life patterns, jobs, things that are changing. That and the sense is there's a sadness of leaving something, but a knowing that I need to go forward. So and this is good. This is all with the flow of things. So the icosahedra in the 20s, again, I was getting complex. Things are not as easy as they seem, but nonetheless, they will flow into like water, everything, if we go with flow, right? So the next card we get is Aquamarine, and it talks about trust, purity, and tranquility. So that's the calmness. And I do feel the Virgo energy as I was shuffling was very low vibrationally, but it was somewhat tranquil. If we get rid of our sadness, we would be tranquil in that energy. So trust and purity. I feel like the soul is wanting to purify here. We're having to get rid of some energy that just wasn't for our highest good, and this is going to create the tranquility in the future as well. Okay, next card, Ether, talking about beyond matter and Akasha. Again, this is about life patterns from the heavens. There's something written here. There's a change that's written here. Again, I feel like a delay. The energies want you to move forward for quite some time, but we're finally accepting this. Being quite stubborn in the energy, they're telling me this Virgo has been quite stubborn in moving in this direction, but we're finally taking steps and moving forward. They're showing me someone like, hovering back and forth, and then all of a sudden, okay, they're taking that step forward. So this is what's going on. This is the transformation, and again, it has to do with blueprints from our past lives. A breaking of a cycle is what they're saying. So this is why it was so hard. It's because we've done it in a past parallel life. We've done this many times, and breaking of something that's patterned like that is harder. So this is universally, that's what they're saying. This is beyond matter and mind and what we're dealing with and logic, and Virgo goes so well with. That's why it's incomprehensible. But nonetheless, we're moving where we need to go. Da da da. Icosa, the transformation. What do we get to explain? Emotional wisdom. Yeah, we're going to be growing in our emotional wisdom as we move forward here. That is part of the transformation process. The purity, where does that come from? Service of emotions. It's all about our emotions at this time. There's a heavy center here opening up. Ether, freedom, death card. Yes, there is a freedom of pattern here. We have broken a trend. And even though we may not notice in this lifetime, in this 3D universe, there is a blueprint that sits high in the Akashic records of this Virgo that I'm reading for, or Virgos, that is being broken here. And it is a sense of breaking free from, right? All of these people in the background, that's kind of like heavenly people. We are breaking patterns here beyond what we can comprehend. So this is good because there will be an, how do you say, an expansion of our freedom that will come like nothing else. This could be in relationship. This could be in any direction, or all is the heaviness that I feel. So yeah, emotional patterns here are being opened up in areas we just never had to deal with. And this is what I'm feeling here. I'm having to slow down and spread this one out. I've already passed my 5 minutes, but and the freedom that you will feel will be higher once we are healed. The planetary aspect, we get the moon in Scorpio. Again, transformations high here, right? It's beyond matter. You got to trust in the purity of the soul wanting to come break through here. Yeah, that transformation, moon in Scorpio, change in your emotional life. Like, how more succinct can this be? 2 emotional cards here. We have the novice and the elder. So the sense here is we may have come into this situation as a novice, but we're going to leave as a wise old soul through this. So there's your moon in Scorpio. Again, deep, heavy emotions, which was part of what I felt here. And your spiritual path here is healing the divine masculine. So if you are divine masculine, you are in healing. And if you are divine feminine, you may have an instance here to be healing with the divine masculine within yourself or outside of yourself. So Virgo, that is your quick check-in. Take care. I hope this helps you in some way. You really are on the path to complete freedom. They're showing me chains being unshackled, and this is a huge thing in a line of lineage. It may even be, how do you say, not genetic, but like a situation where we are coming out of a pattern of behavior that has gone back generations. So take care, have fun, be kind. I can't hit the 5-minute mark no matter. Take care, have fun, be kind, and we will talk to you soon next month.